In this morning's GalTime, we are joined by novelist and travel expert Kristin Harmel, who's been telling us how Colonial Williamsburg isn't just for kids anymore. It's actually the perfect destination for vacation with your friends this fall or winter. Welcome, Kristin.
Hi.
Okay, so recap for us. Great family trip, great adult trip.
It is both. I think it's the best of both worlds. I mean, we all know it is sort of the place where you take kids when they're in about the 8th grade age range, and it's perfect for that, but I think it's also a great place for adults to go and kind of just park your car, walk in, and disconnect.
Okay, do you need tickets?
You do need tickets, but one of the great things about tickets there is that all the proceeds go back to the nonprofit foundation that runs Colonial Williamsburg. So you're actually donating to sort of a good cause. And the tickets are very affordable. You can get an annual pass for about $60, and a 3-day pass, if you're just going for a shorter period of time, it starts at $42.
Now, I remember walking through Williamsburg, but what else is there to do there?
There are a ton of things to do there beyond just sort of the historic area stuff. And starting in the historic area, though, what you want to do when you get there is there's a Times guide that says kind of what's going on that week, which is really cool. You have to visit the Governor's Palace, which is where 7 royal governors and 2 elected governors lived, including Patrick Henry and Thomas Jefferson. You can actually sort of visit it as they're preparing for a ball, which is sort of very cool. It's, I think, 1775 there.
How fun would that be?
It's a neat thing to do. There's a place called the Play Booth, which is actually the site of the very first theater in the United States, which I think is very cool. You can actually see an 18th century play take place there, which I like very much.
Did you see the reenactments here?
There's just reenactments all over
time.
the place. I mean, anywhere you're walking on the streets, there are people in character basically doing things. You can meet Thomas Jefferson, you can meet George Washington, you can sort of be part of, you know, the revolution kicking off. It's very cool. There's also a place called Great Hope's Plantation, which shows you what a working tobacco farm was like in the colonial times.
Wow.
Revolutionary City at 3:45 is something you have to catch every day. It changes every day, but there are various reenactments of the dawn of the revolution. And there are lots of really cool things to do at night too, which is sort of more the adult side of things. They have live after 5 tours, which are things like a ghost tour or a reenactment of a witch trial, which you actually get to take part in, which is very, very cool. There are some fantastic restaurants, including Christiana Campbell's Tavern, which was actually one of George Washington's favorite places to go.
Really?
So you can actually eat some of the recipes that he would have eaten in his day.
Like
I had this, it was called fricassee, I think. It had like lobster and scallops and shrimp in it. It was very different. It was just different than anything I'd had. They had cornbread, spoon bread, 18th century cocktails, which was very interesting.
I bet those were strong. Kristin, thank you.
A lot of fun.
Okay, for more information, you can visit galtime.com. Kristin will be back next hour to talk about hotels and other things to do in the area, plus the holidays and bringing the magic of Colonial Williamsburg home.